Thank you so much for being here.
Hello, you're very welcome.
So tell me about yourself. What is it that you exactly do?
Well, I am a registered nurse, bachelor's prepared. Been a registered nurse for 27 years. And I've practiced really in a wide variety of settings. I started my nursing career on the med-surg unit, preparing patients for surgery and then receiving them after surgery. And from there I went into the surgical intensive care unit, and from there I worked in interventional radiology, actually doing the monitoring and conscious sedation for patients that were undergoing minimally invasive procedures, working alongside with the interventional radiologist. And from there I worked at a law firm pursuing Military Claims Act tort claims. And from there I worked for a health regulatory board, which is the entity that ensures licensure of healthcare providers and also enforces laws that regulate the practice of healthcare providers within our state. And from there, lastly, I'm currently working in a VA hospital setting as a registered nurse case manager, doing telecommunications and monitoring for patients in that setting.
That's very impressive.
Well, thank you very much.
So what moment or event actually inspired you to get into STEM in the first place?
Well, actually, when I was a very young girl, my favorite uncle suffered a stroke, and I watched him decline in his health until he eventually passed away. And it made me, as a young girl, feel very sad and helpless. I didn't feel like there was anything that I could do to make him feel better. So I actually started my career by joining the Marines, the United States Marine Corps, and after that I figured I wanted to give back to my fellow veterans, so I began to pursue a career in nursing. And so those are the things that inspired me.
That's good. So what do you think is your biggest accomplishment thus far in your field?
Saving lives. To be a part of doing something that contributes to saving a life is, to me, just phenomenal. And also in my career as a healthcare analyst for health regulation, again, that's having a major impact on enforcing safety within the state. And so I thought that that was a major accomplishment as well. Anything that deals with maintaining health and safety and saving lives, to me, is just a phenomenal accomplishment.
I completely agree.
Thank you.
So on the flip side, what do you think has been your biggest challenge thus far?
It's always been juggling my time, really. Making sure that the schedule that I work fits well with my personal life, because you have to have a personal life and you have to be well-rounded. You just can't be all work. So I've always tried to maintain a healthy balance between work life and personal life.
On a completely different track, what are some of your hobbies that you like to do outside of your work?
Oh, well, outside of work, I really love Zumba. And I also enjoy making things. There's this, I'm not very good at it, but there's this thing called paint and wine. We do it all the time, the girls and I that I work with. We'll do paint and wine, where you go and you have wine, and then someone instructs you on how to make a painting. And I also like to do crafts like making wreaths and things like that. I enjoy taking long walks with my husband, and I enjoy family time. It's very important to me, and also travel.
Have you ever noticed gender disparity in your field, and if so, how has that impacted you?
Throughout my nursing career, the gender disparity would probably be opposite, because nursing is a dominantly female type of field right now. There are some male nurses. The disparity would be encouraging more young males to enter the nursing field, and also to have the young ladies, young females, to continue to enter into such a noble profession.
I completely agree. Lastly, what piece of advice would you give to younger girls out there who are trying to get into STEM or nursing?
I would say to the young girls to follow their heart and to pick a STEM career path that is something that they feel passionate about, something that they feel that they can do that will make a great positive difference, and that they will enjoy doing. It's important to enjoy what you're doing and to feel good about what you're doing.
Great, thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Thank you, and have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.